This
Uh,
conference will now be recorded.
Thanks, Manish. All right, so let's start. Let me give my introduction first, and then we'll go step by step further. Right. So please with me next 10 to 15 minutes time. So my name is Vivek Joglekar. I reside in Mumbai, India. So almost I have 15 years of IT experience, and from last 5 years I'm working on RPA technology. Earlier I used to work for HP Emerson. I'm working now Step Technology as a manager. Also, I get the chance to work on various tools like HP UFT, Quality Center, Selenium, APM JMeter, and also I've done API testing using Postman and SOP2. Right? So this is my brief introduction, right? So I request every other participant just give a brief introduction in just two, 3 lines, so I can understand your requirement better. Anyone can start. Nikita, Madhu, Kiran. You can unmute yourself, or you can put that detail in chat box. Either or.
Yeah, hi. This is
Yeah.
Madhu here.
Yep. Yeah, Madhu.
Hi. Yeah, total I have around 7 years of experience in IT, and I have
Okay.
worked on a couple of middleware technologies.
Okay.
Currently, I was working for with Atos as a TL. Yeah, we have an upcoming project for an automation process. So that is the reason I was looking for a UiPath.
Okay. Fantastic. Atos, which location?
Yeah, Bangalore.
Bangalore. Is it payment domain? Finance.
Sorry.
Your domain is payment or finance?
Yeah, I'm
Which
into middleware admin.
middleware? Okay. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, guys. Am I audible?
Yeah. Yeah. We can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah. My name is Dev Kiran. I have around 10 years of experience, and I'm into almost all my previous uh, profiles into support experience. And
Okay.
recently, I moved into the product engineering support. So where I'm working as a escalation engineer.
Okay.
We are
Good.
working on a cloud product. So I really want to make a complete shift to my career. So basically, this is a completely new environment for me. So I just want to see how this profile works for me, because RPA nowadays is a very big boom in the market. So I just
True.
want to shift my career.
True. Thanks, Kiran. Thanks a lot.
Yep. Thank
Uh, we have another participant. Yeah, Nikita. Are you there?
Oh, we have Devi Karan and Madhu. Nikita is HR.
Okay. Okay. Thanks. Great. Thanks a lot.
And one more person joining in about a minute. Okay.
All right. Okay. Fine. No problem. So we'll wait more 2 minutes time.
Or we can start. We will share them the
We'll share
video
and
session.
cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Manish. Fine. So let me just address a couple of your questions first. So most of your query doubt will be answered. So very common and first question asked by student when they call or come to meet me or when they join UiPath training session, that do I need to learn any programming languages? Because people have a thought that okay, automation tool means programming knowledge is mandatory, right? See, as far as this UiPath is concerned, programming knowledge is not mandatory. Okay, because we are not writing any program at all. We are not writing any script at all. Everything is ready-made. You should do only drag and drop. But if your skill set of any programming language, anything, maybe C, Java, right? So you can easily work on that. But it is not prerequisite that one should have a programming knowledge skill, right? So here we are not writing any code, any program at all, right? Because it's not related with any programming, right? So hopefully this first question is clear. So there is no code, there is no program at all. This is totally different, correct? And this whole tool is made on .NET. Fine. So some people say that okay, one should have a knowledge of .NET. That is also not true. Okay, if you don't have a .NET knowledge, still you can work on UiPath, right? So hopefully this is clear, right? What will the course duration? So it will take around 30 to 35 hours, right? So it is just tentative time. Main thing is what one should understand each topic clearly. So we are not just hurry to just wrap up class immediate now in just 1 or 2 weeks, right? So if you're understanding that topic clearly, I'm giving some assignment, you understood that properly, now you're confident, then only we are going further, right? So hopefully the second question is clear. Now most of students, even I think Madhu, Kiran, maybe they are working students, even other students, 90% students, they are working students. So sometime what happen on weekends, weekdays, there is some personal commitment or you have some project release, right? Or managers asked to come for a company for some important meeting, right? So maybe if you miss any session, so don't worry, we'll provide the recorded videos, right? So you can play that video and you can recap everything, right? Or if you want, we can have some separate session and I will repeat those topics for you, right? So you will not miss anything and there won't be any loss to you, correct? So you can refer those video and you can recollect everything again, all right? So you'll not miss anything. So don't worry about that thing. So rest assured. Next thing, see there are three components are in the UiPath that we'll discuss in detail further step by step. When there are three components are there: UiPath Studio, UiPath Robot, and Orchestrator. Right. So currently, what you see on screen, this is called UiPath Studio, and here we are using all drag and drop activities. So 90% we're gonna work on component called UiPath Studio, and there is no coding at all, zero coding. Remember, right? There is a second component called UiPath Robot that we are also using future, and we have a orchestrator that is basically cloud platform to run our robot. Right? How to do, what to do, we are learning details, so don't worry. Right? Second question: some people they are aware about Cilium tool and some other tools, so they start comparing this UiPath with this Cilium tool or maybe some other tool. See, let me clear, UiPath is not any functional testing tool, right? This is not any performance testing tool or secure testing tool. This is robotic process automation tool. So using this tool, we're not going to perform functional testing, performance testing, or secure testing. It is totally different, right? And what is RPM? I'm coming on that also, right? So don't worry, right? So this is pure RPA tool, right? And this is different from your other functional testing tool. Right? Maybe you work on functional testing tool like HP, UFT, QTP, Cilium, and whatever you've done, same thing you can do with RPA tool, but very easily. But apart from that, what you can do more? So using this tool, you can configure your mail, you can send a mail, even you can read data from XLX file, PDF file, even you can automate any Citrix-based application. You can use virtual environment, right? Which is one fantastic thing in RPA tool, which is not available to any other technology. Correct? But how to send mail through RPA, how to read data from PDF, XLX file, right? And those things we are learning further. So I'm just giving quick overview about this tool and what is benefit of this tools, right? Then second question asked by student that, see, I'm working on web-based application or so-and-so application. So this tool can work on this tool on, right? See, this RPA tool UiPath can work on desktop application. It can work on client-server application, web-based application, as well as Citrix application, right? So maybe some students, they are familiar with Selenium tool. So see, Selenium tool only support web-based application. It won't work on desktop application. It won't work on client-server application. But if you're using UiPath tool, it can work on desktop, client-server, web-based application, right? Which is one fantastic thing about this UiPath, right? And that's the reason I'm teaching this UiPath tool to students, right? Next query asked by a student, and that is also genuine concern by them, that does it free tool or license tool? Because what happened when we tell our managers, see, I want to introduce UiPath tool or any tool in a particular company. So manager concern is what is cost, correct? What is cost? See, UiPath is free tool, and you can use this for lifetime later also. It is open source tool. You're not required to buy any license for that. Correct? So we are using for non-commercial purpose, right? Learning purpose, training purpose. So it is free. Correct? So you can use it this free tool, right? No need to worry for that. Because when I started working on HP, HP means Hewlett Packard. Okay, so people were using quality center tool, QTP tool, load run tool. I think you heard all these names, and all these names are very familiar currently in IT industries, right? And all these tools are licensed tool, and one tool costs around 4 to 6 lakh. I'm talking about INR amount. And problem was only MNC company can afford, Infosys, TCS, Cognizant. They used to buy those tools, right? And obviously, I can understand small company even cannot afford, even cannot think about that tool because it's licensed tool. But this UiPath is free tool, so you're not required to buy any license, right? So that is one fantastic thing about this tool. So small company, mid-sized company can also use this tool, not just MNC company, right? So hopefully this is clear, right? Next query asked by student, can you please help me to download this tool, right? See, there are main two types are there here, community tool and enterprise tool, right? And I will share this tool with you, so you're not required to worry. Fine. So how to download this tool? So you can type Google download UiPath, right? And then click on this first link, right? And if you don't have this tool, don't worry. I will share on Google Drive, right? Or my colleague Manish will share. Don't worry. See, so now we are on official website of UiPath. Got it? And we have to download this community cloud. Okay, community cloud, and click this try it button, right? And then it will take you to one sign up page, right? And you can sign up with your Google Plus account, Microsoft account, LinkedIn account, or you can create your account on this UiPath website, and you can download this UiPath. All right. So it will take hardly 10 to 15 minutes time. It is very small software. Don't worry. Once you download that software, you have to run that exe file. Okay, you have to run that exe file, and once you run that exe file, okay, you will get this way screen, okay, of UiPath Studio. All right. So this version which you have downloaded, that is called community version. Okay, community version. They also have a enterprise version, right? If you are using this tool for commercial purpose, and you have more than 200 people in the organization, right? And your company turnover is more than 500 billion, so you have to buy this enterprise means license version. Right? Otherwise, you can continue with community version, no problem. Right? So hopefully this is clear. Right? And I'm sharing this software. Don't worry for that. Next query is also very common. That does this UiPath have any certification, or are you helping for this certification? Yes. UiPath, there is certification exam is there, and there is no cost. This is also free certification, and how to enroll, how to apply for certification. I'll explain that detail also. Right? At the end of this training, you can go for the certification exam, right? And I'm covering all those required topics. So if you're confident, you can go for that certification exam. but they will not ask anything practical. It's pure theory exam, so you're not required to worry. Right? But those topics also I'm covering, so you're not required to worry. All right. So hopefully this is clear about UiPath, and most of your query doubts I've answered. Got it? So now moving further, and let me also explain details why RPA technology. Okay, why I should learn RPA? What is benefit of RPA? So there is a company called McKinsey. They have predicted that almost 22% of IT jobs will be replaced by this RPA technology in coming next 2 to 5 years. Right? So your job will be remain same, but only way of working is get changed. Right? So if I put very simple layman word, just recall our school days, college days, right? We used to hear songs, right? Let's say Bollywood songs on CDs, but now we have YouTube. Correct? Okay, we have YouTube, right? So that thing is changed. Earlier we had a postcard. We used to send postcard to a relative, okay? But now we have mail. Fine. So similar, whatever technology is coming market, it will replace almost 20 to 25% job. Okay, hence this is very important. Learn this technology as soon as possible. Right? Even driverless car is also coming. Right? So whatever manual work is there, it's gonna automate by using this RPA technology. Right? But it require obviously tester. It require human. Okay. This technology cannot replace human. To use that, operate that, we require human. But everything is now done by RPA technology. So hopefully this is clear why we should learn this RPA technology, and this is now future actually. All right. Now, what is benefit of RPA technology? All right. So 22% is a big number actually. Okay. So hence it is gonna impact our career. So it is good that if we learn this thing as soon as possible. Right. Moving further, why should you use RPA technology? I'm happy with my current work. Right. If I use this tool, what will the benefit? Correct. Or I'm happy with my current support work. I'm doing a manual testing, for example. Right? Why should switch to automation? Right? So currently RPA is going like anything, and RPA is replacing a lot of human workforce, right? Because all this work is done manually. So documentation work, data entry work, BPO works, right? All this thing is done by currently manually, and now we want to automate this. Right? So first benefit is what? We can automate whole process. Right? If I keep very simple way, automation means what in simple layman word? See, in our home for washing clothes, we use washing machine, correct? So that washing machine is one kind of tool only. And same thing we can manually also perform. But now we have 5 people, a lot of clothes. So better we can automate that process, right? So similar if you go to banking industry, insurance industry, health industry, BPO industry, right? So all those industry, they do work manually. Right, correct. And problem is what? They require huge resource. They put a lot of money in that, correct? But everywhere there's a cost cutting is going on, right? So industry management people, they want to automate that process so they can save cost. So whatever we do manually, right, we have to automate this thing, right? So automation is now future, and this work which is done manually, same thing we are going to automate by human only. Right, and that way your work can be done more faster and more precise manner, because when we do human, we tend to make mistakes. We cannot expect every work 100% accurate. We are human, correct? And if we do same work again and again, we get tired, we complain, because we are human. Machine never complain, machine never make mistake. Fine. Also, you're not required to give salary to machine. Correct? So you automate your machine, you can create your robot, and you can create robot and automate that process. We can done all this thing work manually, and it save money, And that says it's very important. So you can do work more effectively and efficiently by using RPA technology, right? And we are humans, so we have a limitation. We cannot go beyond some certain limit, right? And that's the reason automation is very important, right? Second thing, automation will save money, and everywhere, there's a cost cutting is going on. Even company like Facebook, Google, they want to save money. So best medium is what we can automate, because you're not paying salary to, let's say, UiPath tool, correct? UiPath is just one tool, and with the help of tool, you can automate that process, right? And it is just one-time work, right? And it's also free tool, right? Plus, it will help to reduce human intervention in any task. So you can apply same human workforce for better task, correct? Because when do human, we cannot tell each work can be done 100% accurate. So better we can automate this, correct? And to create all this RPA process, to create this robot, no coding required at all. And this is probably the best feature of this UiPath RPA tool. There is no coding involved at all. So my point is what any person can easily do that thing, any person who is working, right? But for that, there is a training is required. That was my point. So that person should be fully trained, then only can automate any whole process. So we have discussed why RPA technology is very important, why we should learn RPA technology, and what is benefits of this RPA technology. Correct? But let me also share what is RPA. Correct? So let's understand RPA. So people say full form, RPA stand for robotic process automation. Correct? So let's understand word RPA, robotic process automation. Now let me just read the word. So see, machine will mimic human action, and that is called robot, right? So any kind of software machine which mimic human action, we call that thing robot or robotic, but it requires human to operate, right? Now process means what? You can call it sequence of steps to complete certain tasks, right? So for example, you want to send someone mail, which is repetition work, right? For example, you want to fetch data from Excel, that is repetition task, right? You want to do certain calculation, and that is repetition work, right? But there is certain process, means we are following certain steps for that. So those steps you can decide and create one process to automate it. So that is called what? Process. So process is nothing but sequence of steps. Sequence of steps to perform a certain task is called process in UiPath. And automation means what? Any task done without human intervention is termed as automation. Now let's combine these three words: automation, process, and robotic. Okay? So robotic process means what? Any kind of software which mimic human actions to perform sequence of steps without human intervention. You can call it also RPA, right? Hopefully this is clear. Now let's talk about automation versus RPA, because many students, they are working already in some other automation, as I told, Cinem tool, QTP tool, or some other tool. So that's true. RPA is nothing but automation, correct? So automation was already there from last couple of years. Okay, so why I'm not using, let's say, Cinem tool or QTP tool, right? And what is new in RPA? Correct? So let's discuss that. See, when I say automation and RPA, both is different, and there is a thin line between two. So let me explain difference between automation and RPA. Both is different. So I'm keeping again this very simple manner. Also, people think automation means automatic. That is not true. It is myth. See, Automatic means what? You're not required to do anything for that. That is called automatic. Right? But automation we require human. Right? Remember. So let me give a difference between potential difference between automation and RPA. Okay. So first point, see, automation involves the invention of new technology. We can call it any software or automation of particular task. Right? And this word is not new nowadays because most of the people they are familiar what is automation. Because every industry, not IT industry, if you go to automobile industry, space technology, okay, most of industry they are going for automation right nowadays, and it is future. Right? But RPA basically, see, RPA does not involve any invention of software or technology for automation. So there is a thin difference between automation and RPA, right? If you're learning some automation tools, so you must have to learn some programming language. Okay, so you require any programming language to accomplish your goal, right? Perform certain tasks, you have to understand some programming language. But same RPA, it is not mandatory. Technology without any programming languages. Right? Third point, automation may require human intervention, right? But RPA does not require human intervention. And that is main difference between automation and RPA. Right? If I give more simple example to relate with automation, see earlier people were making clothes by handmade, right? But now we have cotton mills, right? So multiple machine which work to make one cloth, fine, and then it will reduce human intervention, correct? And we invented those machine to make clothes, correct? So when you deal with automation, always remember you have come with some technology, right? Or that software, and it will create simple thing and it will solve your problem. Correct? But as far as RPA is concerned, it does not involve any software invention of creation of any new software. Remember, right? So this is very important difference between automation and RPA. See, both objective automation and RPA is to solve customer problem, right? Customer have a problem and we are providing solution to them, right? So hopefully this is clear. If I talk about some automation tools such as let's say QTP, CLM tool, I think you've heard those tools. So it requires programming knowledge, programming skill. You cannot directly jump on, let's say, that automation tool and start working because their programming knowledge is prerequisite. Even to crack into, you have to understand some programming language. Some tool you require masters or expertise in that tool, then only you can work on that particular automation. But as far as RPA tool is concerned, UiPath I'm talking about, there is no need of any programming language, correct? And that is one best thing in RPA, correct? Automation you require human intervention, but as far as RPA is concerned, human intervention is not needed. So this is main difference between automation and RPA. Okay? So hopefully this is clear, right, to everyone. Now you want to buy a new phone, you want to buy a new laptop. So obviously there are various options are there, correct? Similar in industry, we have a 30 plus tools available in market. Right? It is not just one UiPath tool. Okay, so apart from UiPath, there are other tools available in market, but let me just give why I'm teaching UiPath. Right? Why I should learn UiPath? And UiPath have a good future, but let me give a comparison of UiPath with some other popular tool, Automation Anywhere, Blue Prism. Right? Because some students, they are already familiar with some tools, they've heard some tools and they're asking, okay, why teaching UiPath tool? Let's say there's a Blue Prism tool is also available. So let me tell the comparison of these three popular tools, right? Because these three tools have most market share across the world. And most of company, they are using nowadays UiPath. Right? If you search jobs on Indeed or some other job website, most of openings you will see on UiPath. Right? Plus, more expert you will see on RPA technology is now UiPath compared to Blue Prism and Automation Anywhere. Right? So the key reason is what UiPath is very simple tool, easy tool, and it is free. Right? Automation Anywhere, Blue Prism is not free tool. Okay, and that says it's limited to certain companies or let's say MNC company. They can afford, they can buy. Big problem, Blue Prism is also good tool, but now if you want to learn tool, still you have to buy the tool, which is one big problem. So again, I'm repeating, see, if you want to learn Blue Prism tool, you have to buy the license. That is one big problem. So even beginner, any students, they want to learn Blue Prism, they can't learn. Right? And that's the reason Blue Prism have a less opportunity or it have a less number of resources who are working on Blue Prism. Automation Anywhere is also a good tool, but it requires some basic programming skill. Then one can easily switch to Automation Anywhere. And again, it is not free tool, it is licensed tool. And they are providing 30 days trial version. Blue Prism is totally licensed tool. Okay, even if you want to practice, you have to buy the license. Automation Anywhere, they are providing 30 days trial versions. You can then evaluate and then decide to buy that tool. Fine. Automation Anywhere require some programming skill. Blue Prism also require some programming skill. But if you come to UiPath, as I told, it's free tool. Okay, no need to buy any license. No coding skills required. It is not mandatory. And UiPath have a good future, right? From last 5 years, I'm working on this tool. Okay, and it was popular early also, and still it is popular. And gradually, UiPath is getting a lot of other customers also, right? And most of MNC they already started using UiPath. Second thing, now what happened? We are working on, let's say, some tools. So definitely have some query doubts. Okay, so we need a help. So you will get quick support from UiPath forum. This is license tool. So buy license, and then you can get the support, right? Okay, but I've seen Blue Prism people, they are not that much aggressive because I've used that tool. So this is my personal experience. And they take some time to provide the feedback, right? They take some time to provide solution. Right? But UiPath have very strong forum. They have good community, so you'll get at least your query answer immediately. Fine. So by comparing this tool, I'm telling UiPath is best tool. It's #1 tool in market for RPA. Right. So as such, we have discussed what is RPA, right? Why you should use RPA tool, and then I've given comparison of UiPath with Automation Anywhere and Blue Prism. And as I told, there are 30 plus tools available in market, but there is no meaning of learning those tools because it's not that much popular. Okay, or maybe it have less opportunity for jobs. For example, we have learned that tool, right? We work on that tool for 5-6 months, and we put resume that yes, I work on X tool. But when we go in market and that tool don't have a demand, so there is no benefit of learning that. So I recommend use that technology. Is a good future. Most people are using. If you stuck somewhere, you need immediate help. You get at least some help and support, right? So UiPath is best solution for it. So hopefully I've answered most of your query doubts, right? So any question related with today's session, or if any other question, any query, just let me know. So I will answer your query. But I will
Yeah,
listen.
hi, this is Madhu here.
Yeah, Madhu, tell me.
Yeah,
Yeah, please.
what is the difference between the community version and the enterprise version? Is there any specific options, something will differ from both the versions?
Yes. So Madhu, I have one very important question. What is different between community and enterprise version?
Yeah,
See, community version, as I told, it is free. Okay, even there is no
yeah,
trial version.
I said,
You can
yeah.
use it that for free, lifetime free. But now this UiPath people has taken some technical decision, and
Hmm.
we can use for non-commercial purpose. But if that company have let's say 300 people, okay, and then your company turnover is more than $200 million, okay, then you have to buy that license. Otherwise, it is not needed. If you are eligible, then we can buy that license for enterprise, because even UiPath they have to run that company. Okay, so they need some money, they need some right donation. Otherwise, it is free. Got it?
Yeah, it's free, but my question is there any specific things, I mean, like options or something they add up
Yeah,
to
I'm
that
telling.
enterprise version, or it will be one and the same?
Yeah, I'm telling this. Next point was, see, community edition, it is for practice and learning purpose, right?
Mm.
And here we are learning concept called orchestrator. Then you will get one
Mm.
license. One license means for one machine in simple word. Okay, but if you want to
Okay.
use license for, let's say, 5 machines, okay, then you can go for enterprise
Mm.
version, right? So
Okay.
this is the company of that. Okay, so company will buy, company will decide that thing, right? But our basic objective is to learn
Mm.
and practice, right? And whatever you get in community version, same thing is there in enterprise. Or enterprise have all features, you
Okay.
will get community version. Second thing, community version,
Okay.
you have 2 attendant robot and 1 attendant robot. So still you get 3 attendant robots, but still it will fulfill your object for practice point. If you have license
Mm.
version, okay, you get 10 attendant robots. Okay, because organization they have many machines, so they require more robots. Okay, so they can buy right
Okay.
license and get all this feature, but still 2 attendant robot is fine for small mid-size company, because it will fulfill their object, no problem.
Okay.
This is main basic
And
difference
is there
between.
any, yeah, is there any security wise there will be any difference for these two, or it will be same?
No, it will be same. Whatever you get in enterprise version, everything you will get in community version, no problem. Okay. And
Okay.
main difference. This is the chart where you will get everything. It is free software, still you will get
Mhm.
support from forum. This is one good thing, right?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, hi, Dev here.
Yeah, Dev, please.
Yeah, since you talked about the automation and RPA, I
Okay.
just I have two questions related to this. Uh,
Mhm.
do I need to learn automation first before jumping on RPA? And then the second part of my question is, uh,
Hmm.
can these RPA replace the automation jobs?
Yeah, good question. So, Kiran, a very important question, and I forgot to share one question.
Yeah,
There was work on this RPA tool, because I'm coming to your question, Kiran.
yeah,
So this is also very common question asked by student. Can I work on this RPA tool? Because let's say I'm from some other background. Other background means, let's say I'm working as a network support. Okay, I'm working, let's say some other background. So is it easy for me to switch, right? Let's say A background to B background. So to address this question, let me share one success story of one of my students. So there was a girl called Kiran, and she used to work as an accountant in India. And after marriage, she went to US, and she was searching job related with her accounting. And even her husband also tried a lot. Then she got job in one small company, and she was not happy with that job actually, and she was looking for some other options. And her friend has recommended my name for UiPath. Even she was skeptical that I'm accountant. Can I switch on this automation or RP technology? So she started training, and you don't believe she's working in US currently in UiPath RP. Okay, so my point was telling is here, when accountant can be RP, right, automation tester. So I can also do that. And she was very hardworking, very sincere, and that hard work is finally paid off. And now successful, she's working in RPA automation. But there is a totally different accounting and automation, totally different. And many students pass, they used to work some different field, and they're working now RPA technology. Okay. So there is no problem. We can easily switch. Now coming to Kiran question, see, automation and RPA totally different. So it is not mandatory that one should learn some XYZ automation tool before learning RPA tool, because it's totally different work, totally different job, right? And just now I share one success story of our class student called Kiran, and she was working as an accountant, right? And her background was totally different. Okay, so it is not mandatory, okay, that to work on UiPath tool, one should learn some automation tool. Not necessary.
Okay.
And Kiran, that was your first question. What was your sub question?
Yeah, I want to know, like, this RPA is going to replace the automation jobs.
You can say partially yes, because not 100% can replace. Okay, because whatever we
Okay.
do with automation, few thing we can do with RPA technology also. So even many of my clients I'm teaching, because they do work with using automation, like reading data from Excel, capturing screenshot, that we do with automation also. But main problem is what, making that logic first. Means if I come with straight away with Selenium tool, so write logic, okay, then execute, then implement. So it takes some time. For example, to automate one scenario, one module, I'm taking 3 days time using some automation tool. Same work I can finish in just 1 day using RPA technology, because everything is drag and drop, zero coding, right? Also to implement that, it takes less. So partial work, RPA can replace 100% with automation, but not everything, not everything. Because every tool have a pro and cons, like every con have advantage, disadvantage. But 100% we cannot replace. So hopefully
Okay.
I've answered your question.
Yeah. So as you said,
Mhm.
suppose, like, in a particular project where I have to implement RPA, where I
Okay.
have to implement something using RPA tool.
Okay.
So during the course of implementation, uh,
Okay.
is it compulsion? Is it compulsory for a particular engineer to have a knowledge about automation? During the course of implementation of this RPA tool in any project. I mean,
No, no, it's
does it require to implement this automation knowledge while performing any activity on a RPA tool?
yeah, good question. See, it is not mandatory as I told, because automation implementation is different, RPA implementation is totally different. Right?
Mhm.
So now let's compare with some big company and mid-sized company or small company, right? So small company, see, we have to do everything by our own. We are a manager, we are handling everything, we are implementing everything. Okay, so one person is doing everything. Means one person is creating a robot, he's designing whole scenario, he's understanding requirement, also is implementing that. Okay, but
Yeah.
if that person doesn't have a program background, still he can do that, right? If that person is fully trained and he know how to implement, right? It's non-technical job also. Second thing, big organization, for every work there is a dedicated person. right? For understanding requirement, there is dedicated person. So many companies they are hiring now as a RPA BA, RPA business analyst, right? They will go to client place and get the requirement from customer. RPA BA business analyst. Even this guy is non-technical job. Even many testers I've seen, even support people, they are switching to RPA BA. Again, there's a separate team who is designing this robot. Again, there's a separate team for just implementation, right? And those people are non-technical people; they can easily implement it. And if they don't know how to design robot, means RPA thing, still they can implement because their work is just to implement that.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
So
Yeah.
it depends on company, but when we go for interview, we should know how to do batting, how to do bowling, how to do fielding. So we should be all rounded. So those things we are covering here because we can't say that I know particular one task. Okay, especially for interview, even some mid-sized company, because we have to show a performance that yes, I know all this stuff and I'm willing to do all this work. So 100% that manager will get convinced and they can hire us, right?
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Any other questions? Just let me know.
Yeah, I have one more question. As you
Yeah,
said,
Madhu.
for this UiPath, everything is drag and drop, right?
True.
Yeah, is there nothing to write some code or something like that? So everything is predefined with this tool. In okay, if some take an example like there was a requirement which is not available in this predefined things. Is there any chance where we can add up those things to this, or it's not possible?
Yeah, good question. See, again, difference between let me take you to automation and RPA. See, when you work on some automation tool, before we start production, means before we develop that application, you can create something. Okay, we can create something, right? And then once application get ready, we can start automation, right? But as far as RPA is concerned, that application has to be live or maybe stable. Then we can start automation. And currently, as far as some project is concerned that I'm taking for my company, most of projects are in maintenance phase. Okay, maintenance phase, and those things we are helping customer to automate that. Means application already live. Okay, and customer is doing all those work. It is in maintenance, and to automate that work is very easy using RPA. But when it's in development phase, we can't use that much effective way RPA technique, or we cannot keep it everything in advanced future. But in future, they are planning, they are working with other technology. Even they are coming with AI technology, artificial intelligence. So those things also they'll incorporate soon. So if you have some ready-made framework, okay, you get application, immediately jump and start automation. So it will create a lot of ease for that RPA tester. So they are working with RPA and AI in future, but it's coming on away actually.
Okay. So this is only for the applications which run stably. That what you meant to say,
Yes,
right?
stable or in maintenance state.
Okay.
And which industry, even student have a query that this tool is implemented. Every industry now UiPath is penetrated. Earlier, when I started career, most of banks, insurance project, they were demanding for UiPath. But now, gradually, every company they got benefit of UiPath because implementation cost is less. Also, it is free, right? Quick, you can automate everything, right? So, healthcare industry, BPO industry, account industry, everywhere UiPath is penetrated. Means RPA technology is penetrated. Earlier, it was just limited to BFI side, banking finance. All right. So hopefully everyone has enjoyed today's session. I've kept very, very simple, easy way, everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any
I
other?
just have another question.
Yeah,
Just
please.
a quick one.
Yes.
Since you mentioned there will be a couple of roles in an RPA. So as a part of the certification, do we have to take these different certification exams, or is there only a single specific certification in RPA? Just for example, AWS cloud, we have
Yes,
different
level of
categories in certification.
yes, level of certification. Correct?
Yeah, level of certification. So is it the same with RPA as well?
Yeah, currently there is a foundation level is available, which is free. Okay, so I recommend students that at least go for certification exam and you can challenge yourself that how much knowledge I have gained. Okay, or not for you. Many students, they are already working from last 1 year, 2 year, 3 year on RPA UI part 2. So also I tell at least go for certification exam and check, right, how much knowledge you gain. Or you can challenge yourself. Or now, in India there is a February, March, even same for US also, appraisal time,
Mhm.
right? So
Yeah.
appraisal time we showcase some certification, right? So if you do certification, definitely it's plus point for our profile. But there's only
Okay.
two available currently: foundation, expert, and there
Okay.
is no.
So probably there will be more examinations to take up, like maybe
There's only two
analyst
level.
or architect.
Currently, for RPA developer, there is only two level: RPA foundation and advanced.
Okay.
For us,
Okay.
and
What kind of a growth for RPA? Like if I learn this, like what kind of a job opportunities I may get? Because I'm completely new to the testing. Though I have worked with the testers and developers, because as a part of my job, day in and day out, I communicate with the testers and the developers, and so I'm completely new to the testing. So what kind of a scope I can expect? Like if I learn today, uh, probably I may end up giving an interview after learning the uh, course. So what kind of a scope I expect?
yeah, this is also a good question. There was an image file. So when you start your career in RPA or UI part 2, so your designation will be RPA developer. That doesn't mean we are writing code. Designation is RPA developer because we are developing something. Okay. So then once after 2 years, you become a senior RPA developer, then RPA lead. But what is interesting thing now, just one student switched from RPA developer to RPA BA. This student called Arun. He was working Accenture. So some people they're interested for BA profile, means business science profile. So you can go from RPA developer to even RPA BA profile. That is also a good thing. Now some company they're increasing now their business using this RPA technology. So if you are interested, you can go for even project management profile. Right? If you can even want a sales profile, you can go for pre-sales work because you want to some bank, right? And now bank is telling that, see, I'm happy with my current testing work. Why should use RPA technology? So we can pitch them, see, we have a RPA technology. We are using UiPath, XYZ tool, and we can help you to automate this process, right? And your cost will get reduced, let's say 20, 30%, right? And your human workforce, currently are using 100 people. Even it get reduced to this much people. So this called a pre-sale work, okay? Because you're pitching customer benefits, right? So how to convince technically, right? Commercially. So even many company, I'm talking about Accenture, Cognizant. So they're hiring some people for pre-sales activity. So that is also one good profile. So it depends on your interest. If you are keen for technology work, you can continue as a RPA, right? A technology thing, right? If you want, you can go to even RPA business analyst profile. When you can go to RPA project management profile, even you can go to RPA pre-sales profile. Become automation architect, automation manager. But good thing is what here your job is secure, right? So one student was asking how come job is secure? Because 3 people, 5 people, maybe they are working, okay, in manual testing work or testing work, or maybe let's say data entry work, right? And you replace them with your RPA work, correct? And companies paying even extra money to you, still companies benefit, right? But they are aware that if we are hiring, let's say RPA tester, right? And we replace 3 people, 5 people with this guy. Okay, so they cannot remove that resource. So a job is secure, right? And even companies paying even I have seen even 50%, 60%, even double salary to RPA tester. right? Why? Because suddenly there is a boom, as you told, it's true, in RPA technology from last 2-3 years. Okay, it's same way like in monsoon, there is a vegetable crunch, right? And when we go to any vegetable shop, so they tell, let's say, for example, onion, earlier it was 20 kgs, okay, per kilo. I'm keeping simple word, okay, but in a monsoon, I have to, same right onion, right, 1 kg become 100 rupees, for example. And you are aware, right? Why? Because there's a vegetable crunch, and they are charging like anything. So same app is happening now currently. There's a tremendous opportunity in US for RPA developer, and problem is what, companies not getting good resources, right? So if we demand more package, that is good for us, right? Because company desperately need a good right RPA testers, okay? And even you can demand more package by taking this good opportunity.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah,
All
thanks.
right. So hope I've answered your query.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Any other question for me? Just let me know. All right, great.
Okay.
So
Okay.
let's
So
today. Today we discuss what is RPA, what is benefit of RPA. I have compared RPA with different tools, UiPath, Automation Anywhere, Blue Prism, right? And I've answered most of your query doubts. Great. So today we'll stop over here, right? And still any query, please ping Manish, so he will help you. Okay. So today we'll stop over here, right? Any other query, just let me know.
okay, I think that's a great session, Vivek. So Devi
All
and Madhu, like I will be updating you the sessions timing. So maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we will be starting. And you already have the automation training for you link, direct link for UiPath, correct?
Yeah.
So from there, all the like course content and everything is uploaded already there. You will find all the class videos uploaded there. So free videos, if it is there, then you will be able to play. But paid videos, once you get the enroll, then you will be able to play that as well. Okay. So with live sessions, everything you will be getting from us. So interview
You mean
question,
the
yeah.
URL that was pasted on the chart?
So if you would visit to the website, the direct website for UiPath automation training, you will find in the course content tab is there. So there you will find all the syllabus, like what we will be taking care of during the course content. Apart from this, you will also find the live videos as well already there. Okay. So all class videos you will be getting, all like help related to interview question answers. So everything will be going to help you from day one class. So I will check with you
All right.
and I will update you the class timings, everything.
Yeah, all right, Manish. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Madhu. Thank you, Vivek.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Good luck.
yeah,
Thanks.
Manish,
Yeah,
I have one thing. Is it
yeah.
the timings are fixed? Like,
So timings basically as per your availability, basically. So like maybe morning, evening. So we will share that part. So definitely it will
okay,
be as per your availability. So
okay.
we will be
Because
adjusting
now
as per that.
yeah, why I'm asking is only weekends this time is suitable for me. Rest of the days I am working for an US project, so for me this time won't suit.
What is your shift timing?
Yeah, it starts at 4 o'clock till 1:30 a.m. 4 p.m.
That's
to
fine, not
1:30
an
a.m.
issue. Not an issue. We will update you. Not an issue. So in case we can start from tomorrow also. So I think you already. So all the payments also you can do the online. You will find the
Mhm,
make payment link website link is there in the website in the footer. So you can do the
mhm,
enrollment and we can start from tomorrow. And based on
mhm.
your availability, definitely we will be going the session as per that only.
Okay.
Okay. So
So
let's say
only
like
one
some.
demo will be provided, right?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
means to
yeah.
say.
So it's not a big deal. See, demo is like in case you want to mainly we focus on the quality. Okay,
Mhm,
so you want to go with another session, that's fine, not an issue. That is not a big deal basically, because during the first session you came to know like what is the quality that we will be going to. Okay, so we majorly focus on the quality part. We never like degrade our quality, whether it is a first class or a demo class or the last class. There is a whole soul motive behind us and for this platform. Okay, so this relationship you will be maintaining forever. This is not for only for the session for UiPath. This is forever. So in case in future, whenever you need any help again after 6 months or a year, then you just need to ping us. That's it. Okay, because the whatever we require, whatever we majorly focus on quality. Why? Because you in that case only you will be referring 10 more students, correct?
Yeah.
So that's the like the goal that we do have. So in
Okay.
case you want to join, you can join on another class. That's not a big deal. You may see like a few videos already there. You want to just check with those videos, that also you can check. That's fine. Anything you are preferred.
Okay.
We are good. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So
Thank you.
thank you, Madhu, and thank you, Vivek.
Thank
Have
you.
a great day.
Thanks,
Bye bye.
man.
Good night.
Bye bye.
Yeah.